What's up, everybody? Welcome to Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma and a growing source, an established source of the local rock music scene in Oklahoma. I am your host, formerly known as the Locks That Rocks, your favorite cyborg to die for, Adam Richmond, and we are so glad to have all of you join us this Monday. And I tell you what, grab you some refreshments, get comfy, put your earbuds in, crank up the volume. We've got a heavy show for you tonight because we had a heavy week concert this weekend as Harakiri was celebrating their EP release of Seppuku. And we will play that for you here in a little bit. Also was another local band, In Ruins, and I absolutely loved their performance. We're going to be giving you a taste of that as well, as they submitted to the Rock Box to have us play their tunes right here for each of you. We'll also give you a taste of an upcoming party that we've got going on here in Tulsa at the Bowman Twin Event Center in a couple of weeks. I'm talking about the Circus album release party. And we're also going to have your chance to win free tickets to that event as well. We've also got some more prizes that we're going to be giving away here a little bit later in the show. So tell me, folks, how's everything sounding? Can you guys hear me okay? And let me know in the comments. I see several of you already in there, and I believe we fixed our streaming issues we had a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully everything is going to be running buttery smooth. Now, in the comments, I see some of our good friends. Looks like the first comment of the week came to Casey Shaver, our graphic designer extraordinaire at Tannenbaum Graphics. We've been good friends with Casey, a.k.a. the Christmas tree guy, for years. Oh, my gosh, almost a decade. Speaking of, Christy Gross, my co-hostess with the mostest of Camp Mardi Gras. We will be celebrating our 12th Mardi Gras party this year at Rocklahoma that Friday night. Our tradition going strong since 2014. I see our respected photographer, Rebel, of Photography by Angel Lee, is also in the comments. My co-captain, my fellow cartographer, Darren Pilkington of Camp Pilk, is in the comments. Good evening. Is anyone else checking tour schedules for openings during the rock time frame? Is this normal? Or do I need therapy? Music is medicine, Darren says. What's up, Thomas Reed? I see you there. Yes, Lori Badass Brass is in the comments. And speaking of, Lori Badass Brass has donated a special prize that we're going to be giving away in the second half of the show. So, kiddos, make sure that you are watching the full stream. You know what I mean. So let's go ahead and pay some bills. What do y'all say? First up, of course, is one of our longest running sponsors here at the show and a proud partner of Rocklahoma, the guy who's been powering the DEB concert stage inside the Roadhouse, and last year he expanded his expertise to the Renegade stage as well. Give a huge shout out to DEB Concerts, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! Yes, and rock he did. Now, he also sponsored that wonderful charity group, charity show, in which I lost the luscious locks. I'm talking about Cancer Sucks. And thank y'all for noticing. Yes, I got my first official haircut since shaving them. The wife came and trimmed up the sides, and I'm back to my former glory. Also, we want to give a shout out to At Your Service Rentals. You know, Brett and the Pooh Crew are the only guys I know of where you can get your own portable restroom for your campsites. And you can do this at Rocklahoma and Born and Raised. You can even get a swimming pool as well to help you beat the heat that Labor Day weekend. And maybe you need something outside of the weekend. Maybe you need something for an event or facilities, you know, maybe you got some reconstruction. Who knows? You need more facilities than what you got. Give At Your Service a call. They've got everything from fencing, portable sanitation stations, portable restrooms, whole 9 yards. Give them a call, y'all. aysrentals.com. You don't want to be stuck out there looking for a place to go. Number 2, what are you doing over there?
Dinner was full.
Yeah, he didn't call At Your Service Rentals. We also want to give a shout out to the Rocklahoma Bitches, Rocklahoma's newest partner, as they debuted the Rocklahoma Late Nights with the Rocklahoma Bitches. Congratulations to Christy and Kendra for everything that you guys have accomplished for the Rocklahoma community. We love to have you all as our street team cheerleaders. I don't know what we call what you guys do, but no one engages the fans like the Rocklahoma Bitches. Now, we also want to obviously recognize our proud partner for over 4 years. I'm talking about photography by Angel Lee, the official photographer of Surviving Rocklahoma. You can find amazing high resolution photos by going to Photography by Angel Lee on Facebook. We've got photos of Rocklahoma, born and raised, hundreds of images from 2026. We also have a couple of other festivals that we attended last year, one of which including the Terp Float at Post Oak Lodge. And that was a wonderful event, and it's coming back around for the 2026 year. So we can't wait to have some information on that event as well. We also want to recognize one of our other long-term sponsors, and Rockavet is the charitable group that we've been working with for over 6 years. We've literally given away hundreds of passes to Rocklahoma, Born and Raised, and other festivals and events. And all of this is done to help provide the medicine that is music, or excuse me, the music that is medicine to our veterans as they champion and mental health and tackle those issues, and providing a community to our warriors, our heroes that put their lives on the lines for all of us to be there when we need them the most. And it is something I proudly collaborate and work with Rockavet, and we've got an announcement coming on that front here in a couple of weeks. All I can say is keep your Memorial Day weekend open, because there's going to be an amazing event, and we're going to have details in the coming weeks. We also want to give a shout out to the Big Ol' Bus, being a busload of debauchery, not just to Rocklahoma, not just to Rock the Equinox, but other festivals as well. And now that 2026 is here, I expect to see some announcements coming down the horizon. So make sure that you check them out on Facebook. You can't miss them at Rocklahoma, that giant bus that's a party everywhere they go. And we absolutely love working with the Big Ol' Bus. Now, speaking of veterans, we love working with Metalcore Clothing. They are the folks who produced our tribal skull prints for last year. The design was made by Photography by Angel Lee, and Metalcore Clothing provided all of our shirts for last year that we were selling at the vendor booths, as well as at our event where we celebrated 10 years of Mayhem doing this show. And if you have some merch needs or some prints, check out Metalcore Clothing, the Oklahoma veteran-owned and Rocklahoma family-owned business. And on that, I think we're winding down our sponsors. We've got one more, of course, our Christmas tree guy, Tannenbaum Graphics, Casey, who has been giving life to our podcast, including our lovable gremlins that tend to plague our stream from time to time. And now we've got something to visualize and when we're trying to throw our phones through the wall when our crap doesn't work. Well, he's also been doing some amazing work for the campsites as well, where he has been doing graphic design, logos, flyers. He's also going to be working on several of the events that we have been will be covering tonight. So a lot of love to Tannenbaum Graphics. Hashtag 'tis the season. But last but not least, I just save it for the end so that I can have somebody to cheers to. And I don't know about y'all. Now, I know where I head when I got to go get my hooch, and that's over to Prior Liquor Wines and Spirits. We have a lot of appreciation for Monty, a.k.a. the Lick Daddy of Pryor, Oklahoma, as he has sponsored many of the parties and campsites in Rocklahoma and other festivals as well. Monty absolutely loves this community, and he loves supplying our community with the suds that keep us sauced. Now, me personally, tonight, I'm sipping on a little bit of Apple Crown and Sprite. Let me know in the comments, what are you all drinking or snacking on? Let us know here in the comments while you do that. On behalf of Prior Liquor Wines and Spirits and all of our other sponsors here at Surviving Rocklahoma, cheers, y'all. All right, that was more of a triple shot than a double. Woo. My liver quivered. It's ready to start. So with that being said, this past weekend, we had a lot of fun. We went to the Vanguard. We didn't really actually know that we were going to be making a trip to Tulsa. You know, I was good. I got a lot of honeydews done this weekend. After playing 2 days, playing lumberjack in the backyard for 2 years and dancing around the backyard with my chainsaw, I earned myself a reprieve. So I made my way to Tulsa, driving the new to me, it's a classic car, my 93 Mazda Miata, aka the Mini Mayhem Machine, and drove the convertible to Tulsa Saturday as we attended the Harakiri EP release party at the Vanguard. And I tell you, I am not exaggerating when I say I love this event. The parking nearby is plentiful. You've got plenty of room to park. You walk up to the event, there's 3 bars along the block there, and a restaurant down on the end. And the venue itself is super easy to get into. You got that long walkway, so you don't get all bunched up in the doorway. Everybody's got room to get out to a quiet place and out of the cold wind, which everyone appreciates when it's cold outside. You go inside, and it's an open, flat area with a mezzanine if you wanted to pay extra. But the environment is just so conducive to a heavy metal show with that open floor plan with the bar being in the back. The guys can get up there and get as heavy as they want. Project Eclipse even had a heavy metal round of Red Rover, and I mean, you don't see these kind of things anywhere else. I absolutely loved the show. There was multiple bands that played, including In Ruins, Project Eclipse, one of my favorite bands that I have been waiting for quite some time to actually get to sit and watch, or should I say stand and watch, and that is Medicine Horse. Much love to them, and as a proud Native American, I absolutely love it anytime I get to see a Native American rock and roll or heavy metal band. And Medicine Horse, they definitely had everybody going. After that, of course, we had Harakiri. And I don't know if you all have seen Harakiri yet, but oh my gosh, I absolutely love watching them. They just have a stage presence. They own every square foot of the stage they play on, and the outfits, the visuals, the lighting. I mean, if you love that sludge metal, the heavy hitting stuff, aggressive music, I tell you, gotta love Harakiri. And they had an EP release, and that's what we all were celebrating Saturday. And we actually gave you a sneak peek of it a couple of weeks back, and we're going to go ahead and play it for you once again. This is Harakiri with Seppuku.
With
And that was Seppuku from Harakiri. Yes, studio audience. If you're watching, let's see those reactions. Let's see those hearts. Ring your hearts. As you don't act like you weren't nodding your head. You know, that's always the way you can tell. People can love or hate music all they want, but when you're standing at a metal show, see a bunch of headbangers start getting the head nod. Next thing you know, there's a mosh pit, or if you're at a Harakiri show, some drunk ass carrying a cameraman. You know, stuff happens, but, you know, it gets dealt with. He effed around and found out. So that was definitely a highlight of my night. But the guy got the shot. I can't wait to see the video footage. I hadn't seen that one before yet. Now, you know, don't slow down, guys, yet. We've got this week, in 2 weeks. Yes, that's a calendar on my desk. I can actually see when stuff are coming up. In 2 weeks, we've got the Circus album release party, January 24th at the Bowman Twin Event Center. As the track we just played, this one is going to be one of our heavy hitters for January. So if you're into that heavy music, I got to tell you, this is one you're definitely going to want to see. A little bit about Circus. You know, I believe they were one of the 2 winners of the Battle of the Bands in 2025 to play the Cancer Sucks benefit show. And they made a huge impression on that audience, especially one of my favorites was their cover of Pantera's Walk. And that, for me, was a highlight. I mean, it's one thing to see somebody get out and perform. It's another thing to see someone fully engage the audience and have everybody going. And they certainly did that. And I am so proud to be hosting their album release party. And one of my favorite parts of doing this show is getting to host events, so I can get up on stage and hype you guys up, so you can show your support for local music. And you know what? I tell you what, Christmas is over, but I still feel like Santa Claus. I think we're going to give some tickets away. Who wants to go to the album release party at the Bowman Twin Event Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma? It will be coming up here in a couple of weeks. The bands include Stanley's Revenge, 19 Never, Still Not, Rocklahoma 2026 artist Crimson Love, and of course that'll be Circus, hosted by yours truly. This is an all ages show, so if you got little mini metal heads, mini moshers, you can bring them out too. I love this venue. Huge open floor plan, but there's so much room for activities. So let's do a giveaway. Now this one, these passes actually was donated by a supporter of Circus, and he wants to get some of y'all out here. This was donated by Tim Clark. So I think what we need to do is we need to do our first hashtag. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do hashtag Circus. CIRKUS. Now, we are going to be drawing a number 1 through 12. So, one of the first 12 live viewers will qualify as I dig in and grab one of my lucky balls.
Giggity.
So, let's see. Who do we got? Let's, I think we are going to go ahead and do another musical feature while you guys are dropping that hashtag. Remember, like the page, share the live stream, and we're going to be pulling a number. Don't spam, folks. One entry is good enough. Hashtag circus. While we are giving you a taste of one of the bands that's going to be playing, we tried to play them a couple of weeks ago, but we had stream issues. So, back by popular demand, here is 19 Never. And that was 19 Never studio audience. Yes. You can catch that band along with Stanley's Revenge, Steel Knot, Crimson Love at the Circus album release party coming up January 24th, hosted by yours truly. And somebody's going to be going for free. And it is time. We're going to start doing this. It's more visual. You guys can see. And for 2 tickets to the album release party, donated by Tim Clark, the 6th hashtag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all saw that. It was as random could be. Congratulations, Christy Gross. You have won. You're going to be there. 2 tickets to the Circus album release party. That's awesome. Congratulations, chick. We will see you there. It don't get more fair than that, folks. That thanks again. I think I like that. We're going to keep doing. I mean, how else do I get to grab my balls on air, huh? So we will, as I was saying, going to be at that event, as well as some other events coming up. That is right, folks. It is time for the ROK Report. And we've got several things coming up. I've got some lined up on Facebook where folks have been shooting the invite to the Surviving Rocklahoma page, as well as putting their event on our calendar. Now, we've got several events that we, of course, talk about each week. One of those is the album release party. But for you Crimson Love fans out there, if you've seen them before, if you went to Rocklahoma, you have no excuse. You should have seen them. Well, you can see them January 24th. If you're in Oklahoma City, you can also see them at the Blue Note, as they are also celebrating their new releases with special guest Bison. And that is definitely an event that you're going to want to see. Now, let me pull up my notes here real quick. Now, at the Vanguard here in Tulsa, January 31st, my so-called band, a.k.a. this is a 2000s rock pop punk tribute. That's going to be an awesome show, a lot of fun there. Venue Shrine, January 10th, there's Get Leopard, the Def Leppard tribute band. January 17th at Shrine is the Malcontents. Big show the 24th, Anti-Mortem. But I'm going to be at the Bowman Twin. That's where I'm going to be that night. Now, the very next night, Fire from the Gods, January 25th. Now, January 30th, the Ozolution, the Southwest premier Aussie Sabbath experience featuring the Ozzy and Lita duet. Blacktop Mojo, February 6th. Cain's Ballroom's got some bigger bands. Well, there's another tribute, Red Hot Chili Peppers on the 16th. Looking ahead at Cain's Ballroom, Guar is going to be coming to Tulsa in the next couple of months. Tulsa Theater, Robert Plant is going to be there March 16th. Bad Ass Renee's, remember folks, this is a fun bar, great community that hangs out there. Mondays and Fridays, karaoke from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Wednesdays, is open jam night. Let me see if I'm missing anything else. Now, in June, Memorial Day weekend. Music is Medicine Festival, the Rockavet's first ever festival. It's going to be at Post Oak Lodge, and we are going to be breaking the lineup here on the show. Looks like February, one of the first weeks of February, we are going to be giving We're going to be announcing that show. There's over 16 bands that they're already talking to for playing that festival, and we are going to be interviewing just about every one of them in the coming weeks. So beginning in February, we are going to have one local band each week leading up to that show. So that means every week you're going to meet another band. You're also going to be getting a sample of their music as well. So you definitely want to be watching Surviving Rocklahoma this 2026 season. It is going to be a big year for locals, and I'm so glad to be part of it, and being able to host these shows as well. And another one that we're going to be hosting actually is the Keep the Knocks Free. I tell you what, Tannenbaum Graphics, take it.
On June 6th, 2026 at the Shrine Venue in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Keep the Knocks Free Band concert. Hosted by Adam Richmond of Surviving Rocklahoma. Come rock the night with bands such as Stanley's Revenge, We Are Arya, Cover Still, and closing the night out, Scorched 24. Tickets on sale now. Save the Knocks.
Thank you so much, Tannenbaum Graphics, for that teaser of what to expect at the Keep the Knocks Free event coming up June 6th. Now, we also have been talking a bit about how much we love the local local bands getting to play at Rocklahoma in the campgrounds. And it's, last year was the first year, or one of the first years, that Camp Rocklaholics hosted a live stage, and we had them on our annual on-location live stream from Camp Mardi Gras, where you guys got to meet Remy, and he was so jazzed for the 2025 year, and now in 2026 he is going to be even bigger and better. And here's the lineup. We're going to have Stonebreed, Bat Allison, oh my gosh, some of my best friends on the other side of the planet, Snakebite Whiskey, is going to be there. We've got a whole host of other bands. You can see them right there. Look them up on Facebook, Camp Rocklaholics. You see, Rockavet is one of the sponsors. I also know our own good friend Misty Love of Camp Rockalove is also going to be doing some things there as well. We'll have more information in the coming weeks. Now, we have also, I've got a little piece of information for y'all. Those of you who want to be attending that, festival, you may have heard of Rocklahoma. Be saving your money. Start getting your finances together, folks. I hear whispers. Well, I don't hear them. I read them in the caption. But I have it on good authority and trusted sources that renewals are coming soon. That's all I can say at this time. So all of you folks who are going to be doing the early renewals for Rocklahoma 2026, start getting you a couple of bucks together so that you can get those down payments if you're going to finance your passes which I don't know about y'all, but that's how I pay for my VIP experience, is by financing and taking at full advantage of that payment plan to help that out. Now, usually I get tax returns and I put a couple of bucks to that, get my down payment, and then make payments every month. Now, for those of you wondering what renewals might be, renewals is your chance, if you went last year, to renew your seat or your tickets, whatever experience, whatever package you've got last year. That is your chance to say, hey, I want what I had again, and you get a discount on it because you're getting it before the pre-sale. Now, you also can upgrade. So if somebody else doesn't renew and their seat or their pass, because some of the upper tier, like Rockstar and Roadie and all of those are limited. They sell out like as soon, some of them don't even make it to the general sale because everybody renews. Now, if somebody doesn't, this is your chance to get that pass. So you're definitely going to want to take full advantage of the renewals. Now, remember, it's first come, first serve. And we have been known to break a system or two, and I believe they, as always, are taking experiences from the previous year and applying them forward. So I think they're going to be making some upgrades and tweaking the process a little bit. But I don't have anything official word from them, but I have it on good authority that renewals are coming soon. And with that being said, that was your ROK Report. And I think we need to play some more music. Actually, you know what? We were talking about this Keep the Knocks Free event. I think one of you guys needs some free passes. What do you think? Well, we are going to go ahead and we are going to do a giveaway. Thank you so much to Bad Ass Lori Brass for donating these passes for the Keep the Knocks Free event, June 6th, featuring Storage 24, We Are Araya, Stanley's Revenge, Copper Steel, and 7 Foot Monkey. And while you guys are going to be doing that, let's do this. Hashtag Rock the Box. Hashtag Rock the Box right now. We're going to go grab my balls again and see who gets the lucky number to win those passes. And while we're doing that, we're going to take a pick out of the Rock Box. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the band you saw this past weekend at the Harakiri EP release party. Here is In Ruins. In ruins, everybody. Yes. Woo! Studio audience, let me tell you. And I absolutely love that, y'all. Now, call me crazy. Maybe it's because I'm deaf and I'm cyborg stuff, but I detect a little bit of that industrial influence into that heavy, aggressive stuff there, man. I dig it. I like it. What do you guys think? We appreciate all of you in the comments. Give those reactions. That was In Flames. They submitted their music for the Rock Box. Now, if you would like your music featured here on the show, it's simple. Just send us an email. survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We love to play our locals. Now, we are also, you guys liked it so much when I grabbed them, I got to grab them twice. So, excuse me while I'm grabbing here. I'm going to grab my balls. And this one, number 8. Let's see, who do we got? Now, remember, my chat's a little bit different from y'all's. I got winners from other platforms on there as well. Shout out to our listeners or those folks watching on YouTube and Twitch. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesse McEachern. Jesse McEachern. I'm probably mispronouncing that name, but congratulations. You will be joining me. Finally dropped my balls. It happens, you know. Yes, Jesse, congratulations. You will be joining us at the venue Shrine June 6th at the Keep the Knox Free. Remember, folks, the Rock the Equinox has been free for over 10 years, and they're going to be raising money to keep that free and family friendly. So make sure that you are there and showing your support so that we can grab our whole families and have a free vacation at Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma for Rock the Equinox 2026. We will be getting with you on the lineup once that is announced. Congratulations, Jesse. Jesse, message Lori Brass, and she will get with you on how to redeem your passes. Now, that does it for us, folks. We jammed out, man. We had some heavy hitters this week. We also had took a breather with something a little bit more easier to listen to and chill while we enjoyed our beverages. I don't know about y'all, but I enjoyed mine extra amount tonight. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, remember, folks, as I was saying earlier, if you'd like your music featured here on the show, shoot us an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com, and rock the box. Now, that goes for you fans as well. Did you get some good footage from a local show? Did you have the time of your life and you want to share your story? Send it to us. We'd love to read your emails on the air. You'll also get a chance to have your story featured on the Facebook page, as well as all of our veterans, our first responders, and active service men and women. Send us your selfies of you in photo. We would love to honor our warriors, our heroes that are there when duty calls to keep all of us safe and be there when we need you the most. Now, we also want to remind everyone, Facebook Live no longer stores these live streams past like 30 days. So make sure you head on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe to that channel. That's also where you'll find our archive of all of our past interviews, as well as We will be updating our catalog shortly on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you get your podcast. Make sure that you follow Surviving Rocklahoma. Loud, local, and live. That's the way we love to do things. Now, we also want to recognize each of you folks who have been powering the show by sending those stars. We absolutely love you folks for sending those stars. What they are, they're little bits, little pieces of cyber currency that add up. Because we play so much music here on this show, we can't stream it, we can't monetize it because we always get flagged. So those stars are how we keep the bills, is how we pay the internet bill and electric bills. So as a thank you to each of you folks, we take the top sender each month or each week, and we're going to enter you into the drawing. Now, we didn't do a drawing for the last month or two, but now that we've got some events formally announced that we are going to be a part of, we will be having some swag bags courtesy of Tannenbaum Graphics. We will also be having some passes to our upcoming events. So make sure that you are tuning in each week, because you'll also have a chance just to win just for watching the live stream. Now, the other way to make sure that you're entered into those monthly drawings is by subscribing to the Facebook page. $4.99, cancel anytime, and you will automatically be entered for our monthly drawing. So with that being said, once again, let's thank the folks for powering the show. I'm talking about DEB Concerts, who's been rocking Rocklahoma for years and supporting music here in the local music scene, as well as bringing some of his national artists to the area. And also, thank you for linking us up with our Road to Rocklahoma coverage, featuring Sebastian Bach, Lita Ford, and the owners of Rocklahoma, Sharon and Dave Ginke. You can find those interviews on YouTube. We also want to thank Actor Service Rentals for putting up with all of our shit. You want to make sure that you have facilities for your campsite at Rocklahoma Born and Raised Music Festivals by going to aysrentals.com. You don't want to be like that guy, stuck for a place to piss.
Dinner was full!
Yeah, he didn't call Actor Service Rentals. Also, folks, make sure that you're giving a lot of love to the Rocklahoma bitches. You know, that exclusive, limited edition Rocklahoma bitches swag will be coming out here in the coming months. So make sure you check them out on Facebook. And anytime you see them out and about, make sure you give Christy and Kendra all of your love for everything they do for the local music scene and this podcast as well. We also want to thank our proud partner, Photography by Angel Lee, for being with us as our devoted photographer for over 4 years, going above and beyond to capture the shots and to link us up with these artists. She has been crucial in capturing these images, as well as getting signatures on those guitars that we give away as part of the Rocklahoma scavenger hunt. Thank you so much to the founding flockers for keeping that put together. You know who I'm talking about, the Rocklahoma Flamingo and George Washington with his amazing street tacos. Also want to thank Rockavet for taking care of our veterans and making sure that they are getting them that music that is medicine, as well as combating that 22 a day statistic. Let's not forget their festival coming up Memorial Day weekend at Post Oak Lodge in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, I've got an announcement here in a couple of weeks, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. You got to stay tuned to Surviving Rocklahoma. We also want to thank the Big Old Bus, who I'm told will also be set up at that same event, where you'll be showing off the upgrades that you have not seen yet, unless you went to Rock the Equinox last year, and I tell you, these upgrades are absolutely awesome. So excited for the big old bus. We also want to thank Metalcore Clothing for printing our limited edition Tribal Skull t-shirts, supplying our merch booth last year. Now, speaking of merch, our good friend at Tannenbaum Graphics have been putting together an online merch store for us. You need to check out printify.me. The link is in the comments. We have limited edition merch. We have the new 2026 design. Shirts start at 25, and the larger sizes, they do get a little more pricey. Sorry. We also have this signature series, a brand new logo courtesy of Tannenbaum Graphics. And we've got koozies as well. So excited about those. And finally, remember to support the show by letting us tag your ass of your automobile. So slap our sticker on your bumper, folks, and represent your favorite podcast. You can get all of this merch on Tannenbaum Graphics website. You can find the link in the description of this video. And last but not least, we want to give a special thanks to Pryor Liquor Wines and Spirits, a.k.a. the Liquor Daddy of Pryor, Oklahoma, and the folks who sell the suds to keep me sauced. And cheers to all of you folks, to a Monday evening and to a show that went glitches free. Screw them gremlins, y'all. Cheers, everybody. Alrighty. And with that being said, that does it for us here on the show. We hope everybody has an amazing week. And until we see you next time, stay on the positive side of life. And as always, rock on.